Well, hey everybody, it is Wednesday. What the heck? It is April 3rd. It's 5:57 in the morning, and we are off to McDonald's. Everybody loves McDonald's in the morning, and we're getting paid $8.53. We're driving 4.3 miles. That is all. We have some breaking news. The Panera Bread at the district is officially closed. I was shocked to hear about it yesterday, and it looks like they closed it. I mean, I guess they closed it maybe because the rent was being increased because the district is a very high-end area, so maybe that's why they decided to close it. They have another location over on Eastern and near Eastern and St. Rose, just across from the Chick-fil-A. So, and that's not very far from the location they used to have at the district. So it could have also been, that could have been a factor too. I did notice that the Panera at the district, you know, they did have a lot of problem with loitering and people just coming in there to use their bathroom. So that could have been it as well. So, but at any rate, there is no more Panera at the district. So just thought I'd share that with you. We still got 4 minutes to go, 2.2 miles till we reach McDonald's. I'll see you there. Man, I hope the door is open. It's closed. Oh, it's open. Yay, we're in. All right, well, we went into McDonald's and the guy said there is no order for Uber Eats. So that means that somebody else already picked up the order, more than likely. And so we drove here. We drove 3.8 miles and got $0. Oh, well, it's time to head back home and wait for another one. Let's start heading. I'm just glad that the door was open. I would have been so pissed if I would have had to wait through that long drive-through line only to discover that there was no order and then had to have sat through it until I was cleared to get out. Man, that would have ate up so much of my time. So it's good news in that regards. It's bad news in that I just drove 4 miles for nothing, but you know what? That's a part of the job. These things happen. They happen more often than you think, but they happen. So something else will come in. It's 6:09 a.m. and it's usually pretty busy at this time. So I have no doubt that in a few minutes, something's gonna make its way into our hands. Well, we still haven't gotten anything yet. We're almost home. I got 6 miles on the car. Currently, we're making negative 40 cents. That's how much we've made, because that's how much gas I've spent on this worthless trip. So still, we will just have to keep waiting. But it's all good. I'm gonna just get home and chill out. See what happens. Can you imagine if that was the title of this video, that I didn't get anything all day and I just sat at home and the title is I made negative 40 cents today? That would be so crazy. Luckily, it's early. It'll all change. It'll all turn around. So I just can't believe that Panera Bread closed. It's so crazy. That Panera has been there, I think, as long as I've lived here. I moved here in 2010, so I don't know, what is that, 14 years? Yeah. 14 years that at least it's been there, and it survived through the recession. So I can't even figure out why they would want to give up that spot. I mean, it's a good spot. So I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I think that eventually the news, or the gossip mill, will reveal to me why they closed. But I guess, and there are a lot of other restaurants there, so maybe it's the competition. I don't know. Every time I went in there were a lot of people. So yeah, I don't know. And I thought, well, maybe it has to do with California. You know how they raised their minimum wage to $20, and that started this month. But I also read that the minimum wage, the $20 minimum wage in California, did not apply to Panera because they bake their own bread or something like that. There's some money that was exchanged between the governor and Panera that allowed them to get a loophole, so they didn't have to be required to follow that new law. But still, I mean, maybe they feel like that whatever he did, there's going to be backlash, and they're eventually going to have to fall under that category. So maybe strategically they're thinking, you know what, we got to cut costs because we know that customers are only going to pay so much money for our tiny portions that we offer. So that could be it. But yeah, just wait and see what happens. All right, we got one finally. Man, it is slow this morning. We got a Roberto's taco shop, and we are getting not very much money, but we don't care. It's $5.79 for 3.5 miles. All right, I'll see you at Roberto's. All right, we got the food. 6 minutes, 2.2 miles. It looks like it is going to be a business. Yes, it's a business, and we're meeting outside. Text me when you are here and I'll come out and get it. All right. Oh, this guy sent me a message. He said, please, can you make sure we have the spicy carrots and red and green sauce? And I looked in the bag and I saw a little bag with like carrots in it. So hopefully that's what he's talking about. So I just messaged him back and said, yes, I see them, but I'm driving. I can't like go through the entire bag to see like, are there sauces? And I sure as heck am not turning around. So I don't know why they don't message you when you're on the way to the place. They decide once you have already picked up the order and you're on the road that they decide suddenly, oh yeah, I want to customize this order, or I want you to do something with the order. It's like, dude, it's too late. I'm on my way. You're going to get what you get. All right, we're here at Empire Cat.
Enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
All right, I'm going to enter the roundabout. I got a lot of construction stuff here. They love their construction vehicles. Yep. Nope. $3 for 5 miles? I don't think so. There you go. Thank you. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye. That morning sun is brutal. I gotta close out this order. Well, now we have nothing. Now we wait again. It is slow today. We'll be lucky if we make $5 an hour today. All right, let's get this car back on the road. Let's get out of this construction. $4 for 4 miles? No, thank you. Oh, it's busy today. All right, I'll let you know when something comes in. If it stays slow, we're gonna have to alter our strategy. $8 for 8 miles. Nope. So when it gets super slow, you have to change things up. You have to change your rates. So because $7 for 11 miles. No. So if you are in a situation where it is slow, but I mean, if you're in a situation where you need to make money and it's slow, you better take whatever you can get. But if you're in, oh wow, $9 for 2.4 miles McDonald's, accept. All right, so we got something. And luckily it's the McDonald's. Is it the one right near me? Yes. So it's one of these things where if it's really slow, you have to change your strategy, and it's all based on your situation. So my particular situation, my base of operation is home. So what I do is I only accept orders that are within a certain amount of miles of my house. And that way I just do a crappy delivery and then I head back home. So maybe I'll get a $4 offer and it's still under, let's say, 4 miles. I'll just do it and I'll go back home. And if it gets to the point where that's all I'm getting, then I just change it up and I say, okay, I'm not going to take any of those orders, and now I'm going to do double miles. So it'll have to be whatever it is. It'll always have to be double miles. So if somebody is 3 miles away, I need $6, and if it's 5 miles away, I need $10, because I know it's so slow. I just need the mileage to get back home. So those are the two strategies that I will do, just depending on how I feel. It's like, oh, I just want to make something. I want to keep busy. Okay, so just anything nearby, whatever the heck it is, I'll take it, just to make some pennies. But if it's a situation where I'm like, you know what, I don't want to. Oh, $10 for 1.7 miles. It's a stack. Boom. Well, I guess it ain't slow now. Let's get into McDonald's. All right, we got the McDonald's order. Took a little bit, but we got it. And now we're off to Starbucks for order number 2. And I will see you at Starbucks. The lady that works at this particular McDonald's, she is so funny. She reminds me of a lady from like the 1950s who would be working like at a diner. Like, she's the ones that say sweetie and yes hun, and she has that certain look where she looks like she smoked too many cigarettes, and it's aged her. Like, she's probably actually 15 years younger than she looks, but she still has a lot of spunk and personality. So she's a hoot, as they say. Anyway, we got 0.5 miles, 2 more minutes to McDonald's. To Starbucks. See you soon.
Then turn right.
All right, we have made it to Starbucks. Let's park this car. Hi, picking up for Jillian.
For Jillian, okay, I'm packaging that one.
All right, we got the Starbucks in the car. We're on our way to the first drop-off. It is 5 minutes away. It is 2 miles, and it is a house, and it's going to be the McDonald's order that is first. All right, we'll see you at drop-off number 1. We're headed to a street that we're going to turn on. It's called Barbara Lane. I don't know why, but every time I get to this street, I repeat the scene from an old Twilight Zone episode where the old dying it's an episode where this rich old dying man and his spinster daughter are living together, and she just keeps waiting for him to die because he's making her life miserable. And he's like a scientist, and he's building this robot in the basement, and he's programmed the robot to eventually he wants to, I think at the end of the episode, his soul is embedded into the robot, and in the will, she has to take care of that robot. That's part of the deal if she wants to have all of his possessions. So anyway, the last scene of the episode, and this guy, the old man, is constantly asking her to do things, especially to bring him hot chocolate. So the final scene of Shock is where he says, "Barbara, bring me the hot chocolate," and the robot says it at the end. So every time I come to Barbara Lane, that's what I always say. I say, "Barbara, bring me the hot chocolate." All right, our next stop is 2 minutes away, 0.7 miles. It's a house. It's a leave at the door. I don't know how we lucked out on these 2 orders, but we did. All right, let's see. Yeah, I guess that's all I got to tell you. See you at the drop-off.
Turn right on Dutch Colony Avenue. Turn right on Dutch Colony Avenue, then drop off on the right. Drop off on the right.
All right, we're on the first hour. We've made $25. We're at $25 an hour, obviously, and we've driven 16.3 miles. So we've made up for that disaster that happened this morning. So, but we've got no offers at the moment, and we're just heading back towards you know where. It looks like it slowed down again. Oh wait, coffee bean and tea leaf, $4 for 11 miles. No, thank you. It looks like things are slowed down again. I might have to employ my $2 for every mile. $5.63 for 5.1 miles. Yep. That's what I'm probably have to do because I'm already close to home, and I don't want to be stuck in another situation where I'm accepting orders and then dead miling myself all the way back home every single time. Yep, that looks like what's going to be happening. We got another one at Starbucks, 3 minutes away. I think it's like 1.2 miles away. It's almost a double, $6.85 for 3.5 miles. So close enough. It meets the criteria for today, barely. And here we are, our favorite place. The coffee money machine is ready for me. Hello, good morning. The Starbucks, it wasn't ready when we first got there, but it wasn't crowded in there, thank goodness. So all I had to do was just sit down and chill out in the chair. All right, we are headed off to a house. It is going to be 7 minutes away, 2.2 miles. It's a leave at the door. There's nothing else to say about it. Hello, Chris Manor, Uber Eats. All right, thank you too. All right, we made it in. 0.3 miles to the drop-off here in the fabulous McDonald Ranch community, land of millionaires and spoiled rich people. $4.05, 4.9 miles. No, we're sticking with the $2 for every mile until it picks up. I mean, today's Wednesday, so let's see. Wednesdays are general. Are they slow? Yeah, they can be. Here we are. It's a regular customer. I'm not sure what makes the day slow on certain days. It might, sometimes I think it has to do with people psychologically are thinking that they need to save money because it's the month where most people have to pay their taxes. That's like, what is that, April 15th? That's part of it, no. $10.60 for 11 miles. Nope. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe because it's tax season. So that could be why people start to think, oh, I need to stop being wasteful with my money because I have so much taxes I have to pay now, and that's why I need to really watch myself. And then about 2 weeks later, they're back to their old habit, just spending tons of money. So that could be it. And then it also could be, we just had the Easter holiday, so people did probably spend money that they normally don't spend, and then right away they're thinking they need to tighten their purse strings. Or sometimes people are just, it just comes down to people are just busy. So once the holiday's over, they're completely absorbed with work, and they don't even think about anything else but but work-related stuff. That's pretty common too. Got a message from the customer. They asked me, please ask them for ranch. And I said, okay, got it. And now my mind is thinking, should I cancel? Bad Al Coffee accepting. There's nobody. All right, we got the Jack in the Box, and you saw there was not that many people in there. And I was able to get the food, no problem, except the one delivery guy cut in front of me, but he was very nice. So it's like, oh, I'm not gonna worry about it. No big deal. And we chatted for a little while. He had only been doing delivery for a month. So he was venting to me about similar things that I have told you guys about, how the customer puts strange instructions in the wrong place. You know, for the delivery instructions, they'll put, you know, get me extra ketchup, or he was saying they put, for a Chinese restaurant, ask for sriracha sauce, and so he was just irritated by that. And it's just a part of the job, I told him. I go, yeah, that's just what happens. So, but it was fun talking to another delivery driver. I don't think I've ever had a real, like, you know, a conversation that didn't last more than 5 seconds with another driver. All right, we got the stuff from Bad Owl Coffee. It wasn't ready, but they didn't take too long. And now we're off to drop off the Jack in the Box. And that is going to be 2 minutes, 0.5 miles. I love short trips. And it's an apartment. I hate apartments, but what can you do? All right, let's drop this Jack in the Box. Okay, drop that off. Now we're off to the second drop off, which is going to be the Bad Owl Coffee. It is, let's see, it is a I'm getting something from DoorDash. $14.50 for $9. No thanks. All right. right, let's see. It is a business that we're going to. It is something, let's see, what is it? It's an Anthem Injury Lawyers and Medical Revenue Solutions. Please leave at front desk. All right, let's drop off this Bad Owl coffee. Another order while I was up there. It said to deliver it to the receptionist, but there was no receptionist and the door was locked. So I left it. There was like this pretty table with decorations on it next to the glass door of the entrance. So I took a picture of the food with the main door in the photo. Oh shoot, $6.54, 6.5 miles. Let me turn this off. I got a DoorDash order. So I just took a picture of it, and she could easily tell where it was at, because in the picture is the little table, the food, and then the main doors with all their company information on the door. And so it was a good drop off. So now we're headed off to Einstein Brothers Bagel. We're going to be getting what did I get? $10 for 5.6 miles. It's another borderline one for the 2-for-1 we're doing right now, but it's starting to pick up. I don't know if I should adjust or not adjust. That's the thing with strategies. You know, you employ a strategy, and if it's working for you, stick to it, and then if it's not, you got to keep adapting. So right now it's working for me, so I'll just keep doing it, because I'd rather get the $2 for every mile than my normal strategy, which is like, what is it? It's like $1.20, $1.30 for every mile. So yeah, you know, this is much more profitable, but it's always risky, because if it slows down, then you're just like, well, I should have taken all those other orders. So that's why I usually take the $1.30 a mile, because at least it keeps me busy all the way up until it's time for me to go home. And but you know, so far I've been busy with this one, so I'll just keep doing $2 for every mile and see how it goes. We got the order. It was sitting there just waiting for us, which is really good. We're 8 minutes away. It's 3.9 miles. It's a house, and it's a leave at my door. All right, let's go do it. This next delivery will be at $52. We'll have driven 35 miles, and we'll have made a little over $20 an hour. So that's where we're at. Whoa, dude, coming around that corner a little faster.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions.
A cute little house.
Leave at my door.
We got a $5.50, 2.7 miles. Let's get it. I think I'm only going to be out here until 11 today. I'm probably going to try to stick with that schedule too, 6 to 11. That's 5 hours, 7 days a week. That's 35 hours a week. That sounds reasonable, especially because usually now I'm doing the videos. I'm spending about 2 hours every day working on videos. So that's 2 times 7. That's 14 hours doing videos. So 14 plus 35, I'm way over a 40-hour work week. That's ridiculous. What am I doing to myself? OMG. Well, I'm doing it of my own free volition, so I really should not say anything, because if nobody's making me do it, it's not really work, is it? It's not really work as long as you don't think of it as work. It's fun. We have the food. Let me put my microphone on. Stand by. I got the food, and I was going to use the restroom in there, but the person was taking too long. I'm like, I want to get going. And you never know how long someone's going to be in the restroom. You never know if they have issues. So I was like, I'm just going to get going. I waited the proper 2 minutes for them to come out of the restroom. So I was like, well, that's it for me. I'm on my way. So we are now headed out to 1.7 miles, 4 minutes away, and it's a house. And we're dropping off Wendy's. If you're on the Uber Eats app and it tells you, oh, drive to this location, it's high demand in this location, don't waste your time. By the time you get there, it won't be high demand anymore. Start recording. DoorDash. Hello? Hello? DoorDash is doing something new in the app. When you are on your way to the drop-off, there's a little photograph. If you tap on it, it'll expand and show you the drop-off, I guess, that was successful for some other driver. So that way you're sure. So if you're uncertain if you're at the right house, you can refer to the photo and match it up with where you're at. So that's new. That's kind of neat. Although I didn't tap on it because I was like, I'm so trained to just look at the address number. Like I always look at the street as I'm turning to confirm it's the right street. And then when I see the house, I just look for the number. But you know, a lot of people, I guess, will turn on the wrong street and see the number and think, oh, I'm at the right number, but they're on the wrong street. So I could see that happening. And then there are some people who just they have, some people are dyslexic and their numbers get reversed, and so they won't drop off at the right house because they're, instead of the last number ending in 9, it ends in 6, and so their mind just flips it. So yep, that's a cool little extra feature for people, especially if they're new. So we're at the 3-hour mark and we're at $57. We are below $20 an hour at the moment, so that ain't good. And we got an hour and 50 minutes remaining until our shift is over. So we're probably only going to be making about somewhere between $80 and $90 today. That's below our $100 goal. Maybe we should have a new goal. $12, 10.4 miles, Albertsons. That sounds like a terrible offer. Goodbye. Yeah, let's make up a new goal. Let's say every day, let's make $75. So today our goal is we're going to be making $75. So far we're at, what did I say we're at? $57? We're almost at our goal, everybody. Good news. Okay, I'm getting close to home. I think I'll take a lunch break. So I'll see you guys after my lunch break, and then I'm going to have to decide if I'm going to work actually until 11 or 12 since I'm taking a lunch break. I probably will. It is now 10:09 a.m. We hadn't gotten an offer, a decent offer, in about an hour. But we did finally get one. $8, 3.5 miles. We're going to Walgreens to shop for 3 items. I will see you at Walgreens and I will let you know what we are shopping for. It happens. An extra $5 for an extra 99 feet. Except it looks like we're shopping for Gatorade, Pedialyte, and Pedialyte. Looks like it's pretty easy, and then we'll be off to Taco Bell after that. Okay, raspberry. There's raspberry. There's mixed fruit. All right, we got the goods. That was easy. Our next stop is Taco Bell. It's just across the way here. So this is a pretty good one. Very happy with an easy delivery or an easy pickup. Just got to cross over here. So happy. So I'll definitely be working till noon because nothing happened for an hour. So that means that, you know, you don't make no money for an hour. You got to work one more hour if you want to get your goal. If you want to hit your goal. All right, look at that. We're here at Taco Bell. I just had to go across the way. Let's go get it. All right, we're headed to the drop-off. It is 5 minutes away, 1.9 miles. Both deliveries are for the same person, which is great. So we'll see you at the drop-off, everybody. It happens, we're right here, right in front of the person's apartment. Rare moment. Another successful delivery. I almost forgot to take a picture the second time because with with DoorDash, it makes you take the same picture twice. So I took a picture the first time and it closed out the Taco Bell, and then as I was walking back to the car, it was saying, oh, now take a picture of the Walgreens shopping order. And I was like, she was already grabbing this stuff, so I'm like, well, it's too late now. So I just pressed hand it to the customer because her hands were already on the goods. So anyway, we got nothing right now. I'm headed back. Doing DoorDash all day, and then in the evening rendering my video and then posting it the next morning. But I'm looking at the stats, and it looks like most people like to watch the videos in the evening. Although I could just delay the video that I post today until the evening of the following day. That's something to think about. Because normally what I do, as soon as I'm done dashing, I head home and just render and upload, and then it's ready by about 3 o'clock Pacific time, and then everybody's all over watching it, and then they're getting that same day report. But there's really no reason why I couldn't delay it to the following day if I render the video in the evening at bedtime. The things you need to think about. So, I don't know. I want to hit my $100 goal, and it may take me all the way until 2. And then by that time, I'm not going to be in any mood to render. I'm going to just want to move on to, doing things around the house. So I think that I will just play it by ear. I guess what I'll do is if I need to work until 2 today to reach my $100 goal, I will. And then I'll do what I first said, render the video in the evening and let it be live the following day to be watched in the evening. $5 for 2 miles. Okay, accepting. It's for New York Pizza and Bagel. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah. All right, we had our second issue. New York Pizza and Bagel is not accepting orders. Their computer system is having problems, and the guy knows nothing about computers and cannot fix it, so he cannot help me. So I just let them know that the store is not accepting orders through the chatbot, and they said that they would, they said take a picture of the building, because now the chatbot only can confirm or request for proof that the store is closed. So I just took a picture of the sign that says New York Pizza and Bagel and sent it, and they said that it was approved and I'm going to get half of the money. So I think I'm going to get like $2.50. And so now we're just waiting. I think I'm just going to start, doing my routine, heading back. But I was sitting here for a while, having a good time with the chatbot. But that's all done now. So I guess I'll just start heading on back. I had another idea of what I could do. I could leave the apps running, and then $5.75 to shop. I don't shop for less than $8. I could leave the app running while I'm working on the video. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't. Never mind. I have to have the video completed in order to start working on it. That's just the way I have it. My production method. I have to have all the files complete in order to start working on it. I don't like to suddenly put in files in the midst, although maybe I could if I structure it into 2 separate file structures, one being shift 1 and one being shift 2. And then when I finish shift one editing, at the end of the file, just import the next directory, which would be shift 2. Oh, I guess I could still do it. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start downloading my videos now and then work on editing, and then just keep the apps running. And if something good comes up, then I'll stop editing and then go back to dashing. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. The only issue would be is if I'm in the middle of downloading and I get something. But the downloads, the downloading from the phone goes pretty fast, so I think I should be safe. And I guess if it says a long time, I could always just log off until it's finished downloading. I'm gonna try that. Let's. Okay, we got $11, 4.8 miles, Walgreens and Walgreens. 2 different types of things for Walgreens. Let's go get it. All right, I guess I won't be going home after all. All right, what are we shopping for? Okay, let's not crash in the car now. Let's not run anybody over. We're shopping for Sprite, we're shopping for Coke, and we're shopping for orange juice. That is all. It's loaded. It's like going shopping at a grocery store today. This is not normal for Walgreens. Both orders were inside Walgreens. Half of the first pickup was shopping for a bunch of sodas and OJ, and then the second was picking up something that was behind the cash register counter. And I just went real fast. As soon as I paid for the first one, I was like hitting the buttons to confirm and complete the pickup for the first part, just so I can get to the second one and not have to get back in line again. And so I got the, man, people drive crazy. This guy just almost barreled into me. And so I got the second one in the car, and then I didn't have to go back in line again. And so we're on our way. It's 1 minute away, 0.6 miles. It's handed to me, Sienna Pediatrics, and that's it. It says, please hand to front desk staff, thank you. Oh, it's actually 2 customers. I thought it was all the same customer because the miles were so short, but it's actually 2 customers. So we have 2 drop-offs. See you at the first one. Oh, it's right there, everybody. It's right there at the corner. Off at Sienna Pediatrics. All the children need their soda.
Customer requested you hand them the order.
It's a hand them the order.
Hand it to me. Please hand the front desk staff.
Right, the sodas were delivered. 7 minutes, 2.9 miles to the next place. It is a contactless delivery, and it is a house. Oh, those are heavy. All right, we just have to drop off this light little bag. Thank goodness, and then we'll be there. All right, let's go. Oh, we made it. We're at $83. That means we have $17 to go. It is 11:17 a.m. In theory, we should be done by 12:30 p.m. Let's see if it actually comes to fruition. I could split my videos into two types of shows. I could have one where it's all about delivering for breakfast, call it Vegas Ride Along Breakfast. What is it? Vegas Breakfast Ride Along. And then the second video will be Vegas Lunch Ride Along. And then people can decide which ones are their favorites. Do I like watching the guy when he delivers for breakfast, or is he more animated and more fun at lunchtime after he's eaten? Working on my video because it was super slow again. It is 12:05 p.m. and we got a Sprouts grocery shopping order. It barely meets our minimum requirements for shopping. It is $8.19, but we're only shopping for one item. I won't bother to show a graphic for what I'm shopping for because it's one item. It is a Boarhead brand naturally smoked sliced bacon, and that is it. So that sounds like it's going to be at the deli section, obviously, and hopefully it's going to be something that's already pre-sliced, and I'm not going to have to wait for somebody to see me or help me at the deli counter, because they're not really known for their fast customer service. They're usually too busy talking to each other or just working on chopping something, and they're not looking up at customers coming up to the counter. Sprouts, and it is prepackaged bacon, and I'm gonna sneak through the self-checkout. I got the bacon. I went to the self-checkout. I was being so stealthy. I put my phone in my pocket so that she couldn't see that I was an Uber Eats person. I'm like, lady, I just want to go. Oh, I forgot to pause my DoorDash. Oh well, I'm resuming there. All right, let's see where we're going now. Ooh, we're only going 0.8 miles from here. It is 4 minutes away, and it's a house, and it is a leave at the door. Let's go. This person is paying me over $8 to bring them a package of bacon. I would never, ever, even if I was a millionaire, I would never pay somebody $8 to bring me a package of bacon. I would sooner get in my car and go and get it, because I would just be so embarrassed. I would be like, I can't believe I'm making somebody go get me a pack of bacon, and I'm going to pay them $8. That's like telling somebody, go get me a pack of gum, and I'm going to pay you $10 to bring me a package of gum. Oh, wow. Maybe it's somebody who's very elderly. Although if you're elderly, what the heck are you doing eating bacon? Are you trying to get yourself to the grave as fast as possible? All right, we're almost there, 1/4 mile. All right, we got $9 to go. It is 12:20 p.m. and of course I'm almost back home, so I think I might, well, of course I'm just gonna, if nothing comes in, I'm just gonna keep working on the video, but my maximum is 2 o'clock, because 2 o'clock is, well, it's as far as I'll go, because that is ridiculous. I mean, I started at 6, so I would like to move on to other things. So yeah, so 2 o'clock will be the ultimate max, but we only have $9. Come on, it's 12:30. Surely by 1:30 I'll get $9. Let me put my microphone on, and we're going to Great Harvest Bread, $7.50 for, I think, 3.5 miles. I think 3.3 miles, $7.50. All right. We're almost at Great Harvest Bread. Let's go get that pickup, and then we're only gonna have to do another oh god, what is this? Oh, it's $9.56 for 8 miles. Uber Eats. Goodbye. Yeah, and then we only have to do what is it? What is it that we wanted? $9, and here we're getting $7.50, so we're short $1.50. I think this is going to be it then, because I don't think I included that money that we're going to get from that New York Pizza Bagel, where the restaurant couldn't give us the food, and we got a credit. So all right, let's go get the food. Got the stuff from Great Harvest Bread. Didn't take too long. The food was ready to go. All I had to do was show him my phone that I was confirming the order and not stealing the order. And now we're off 3 miles away. We'll be there in 8 minutes. It's a house. It's a leave at my door. You must go through 2 gates. The guard will call me at the first gate. At the second gate, call the person through the call box. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's always the last one where they have to make it so difficult. Well, what are you gonna do? Nothing I can do about it. It's the last one. It is the last one. Boy, and the traffic is building. This is why I don't like to work this late. Then the traffic starts to build up. It gets so busy. This is why I like the mornings. There's hardly anybody on the road, but after lunch, it starts to really get busy. Okay, see.
Hello, sir.
Hi, 8.
One second,
Okay.
okay?
Great, thank you too.
Did they give you the code to the second gate?
Yeah, they just told me to call them at the call box. All right, thank you. You too. All right, we're in. Back to the rich people. Back to the millionaires. He gave me a thing that says speed limit is 15 miles an hour. I guess people must really speed in here. And then what else did he give me? He gave me a slip of paper that says, oh, that I'm just DoorDash. That's it. They waste a lot of paper in this community, but I guess they can afford to waste paper. So there's going to be a second call box, and I got to call the customer, and then we'll be in. And he must be the multi-millionaire. These people are just millionaires. The second gate is only for the multi-millionaires, and this community obviously is not good enough for billionaires. It's like a billionaire wouldn't be caught dead in this community. Well, they're going to be building a lot more houses up on that hill. Oh, here comes the gate. Get ready to call the customer. Get off my microphone. Adjust. All right. Let's look up the customer on the call box for gate number 2. My microphone is tangled. Please stand by. Great. This person is too much. I'm in. I don't know where the hell I'm going, because how are you supposed to text and deal with this guy behind me that's like trying to hurry me up? All right, here we go. I let them know that I'm in the community and I'm on my way, even though they should have answered the darn call box. These people are real with it. Uh-oh.
Customer requested you leave the order.
I think I passed. They're so rich that you can't even see their house from the street. You gotta go in through the driveway. Stand by. Gotta turn this car around. Oh, I think I've been to this house before. This guy was not very nice, as I recall. He gave me this long story about how these delivery companies mistreat him. All right, well, here I go. I'm gonna take this to his front door. Here we go. Well, heck, I don't know what was wrong with me. I forgot to leave the camera on so you guys could see me walking to the door. Oh well. Now let's try to back out of this long driveway without crashing. That was not the guy from last time. That must have been his wife. I'm sure she's much more friendlier than he is. There's always the mean one and the nice one. Here we go, down the ramp. Try not to hit this guy. It's a tight driveway for a rich people's neighborhood. Okay, we are heading out of the rich people's neighborhood and heading home. And then I'll give you my closing thoughts. Oh, I guess I can give my closing thoughts here because it's a pretty neighborhood. You'll like to see the pretty neighborhood as we're exiting. So we made $100 easily. Well, not easily. We made $100. We drove, let's see, 70 miles. We got 61.1 miles to the gallon. And we worked for, I don't know, how many hours did we work? Let's think about that for a second. I started at 6 and it's now 1, so that's 7 hours. But we easily took 2 hours off. So yeah, we got $20 an hour. We worked for 5 hours. So back to making our video and when I get home. And thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. It's gonna really help me to reach my goal of getting money from the ads, so that'll be fun. And I've already did some more designs for the merchandise section on YouTube, so you guys can see more more artwork that I came up with to put on merchandise. So you can check that out at some point when my site or when my channel becomes an official YouTube. I don't know, what is it? I don't know what it's even called. A YouTube. You know, when you're officially a person that's gonna make some money from YouTube. I'm gonna be a YouTube person that makes money. Okay. So all right. Well, you guys take care. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. I got something new from DoorDash. They have a thing called Driving Insights. I guess they try to let you know to be a safe driver. I have been driving since I was 18 years old. I don't even know how many years is that. I've been driving almost 40 years, and I've never been responsible for being in an accident. So let's see what they're saying about my driving. I'm curious. Hard braking 0 times. Oh, I'm doing good for hard braking. Rapid acceleration 5 times. I have rapidly accelerated. Oh, okay. I guess that's about it. I thought it would be more exciting. I thought they were going to have stats that say what a lousy driver I am. All right. Well, okay. That's officially it. I'll see you guys on the next one.